Hi, Lisa. How are you doing?
Great, John. I didn't know we were going to have such a nice big group here today.
Yeah, well, surprise.
Yay!
All will be revealed. All right, now we just need Caleb's camera. There he is.
There he is. Well, hey,
All right.
so Caleb, Lisa, my name's Josh Schamberger, and I hope it's okay that we kind of ambush this meeting that you have with John Kenyon, our good friend, Mr. Kenyon. But I promise you it's for good reason. Caleb, I'm Josh Schamberger, and I'm president of Think Iowa City, which is the Convention and Visitors Bureau for Iowa City, Coralville, and North Liberty. And for many years now, our organization at the conclusion of each calendar year awards what's called a Bravo Award to 10 of the best and brightest in our community. These awards are nominated and voted on by our staff and board and friends. And they're really a special part of the annual luncheon that we typically hold at the conclusion of each year to give a report out of to the community. Unfortunately, the last couple of years we haven't been able to do that with COVID, but this sort of format over Zoom has actually been quite a bit more special because we record it and then we share it on all of our various mediums and tell the story of these great individuals for the next several weeks. And we're looking forward to doing that in particular with the two of you. So our Bravo Awards acknowledge individuals who are making our entire community a better place to live, work, and visit. They inspire the rest of us to work harder and notably contribute to the reason we love this community. Leaders like yourselves, like the both of you, truly add an intangible quality to our area that makes it unlike any other place. You give us confidence in the rest of our people and our pride in our workplaces, our homes, and the places we frequent. Thanks to a generous sponsorship from our partners at Midwest One Bank, each of our Bravo Award recipients are awarded $250 to direct to the local nonprofit charity of their choice. So it's now my pleasure to turn it over to my friend and Johnson County Board of Supervisor, Rod Sullivan, for a special presentation about the two of you.
Thanks, Josh. Lisa Roberts grew up in Michigan, attended Princeton University and the University of Virginia, and has taught literature and writing at the Chinese University of Hong Kong, University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and the University of Nebraska. After moving to Iowa City, she served as assistant director of the Iowa Youth Writing Project and worked to bring free creative writing workshops to children throughout Eastern Iowa. Her poems have appeared in Plain Songs, The Untidy Season, an anthology of Nebraska women poets, and Little Village, among others. She now directs Iowa City Poetry, which aims to share the wealth of literary resources in our area with writers of all ages, incomes, identities, and experience levels. Caleb Rainey is an author, performer, and producer. He hails from Columbia, Missouri, and holds a BA in English creative writing from the University of Iowa. His debut book, Look, Black Boy, became Amazon's #1 new release in African-American poetry and was awarded first prize in the North Street Book Prize. His second book, Heart Notes, was published in 2019. In 2020 and 21, he was named Best Poet / Spoken Word Performer in the Cedar Rapids and Iowa City area. In 2021, he converted the poems from his first book to create his first spoken word album, Look, Black Boy. He co-founded the literary magazine Black Art, Real Stories, and was published in Iowa's Best Emerging Poets 2019, the Little Village magazine, and wrote a monthly column for the Real Mainstream. As a performer, he's the winner of multiple poetry slams across the country, as well as a finalist for the UNESCO City of Literature Global Poetry Slam, Iowa City. He has taken the stage in countless cities, including Kansas City, Baltimore, Washington, D.C., Denver, Houston, Chicago, New York City, and even internationally in London, England. He was also featured on Button Poetry and Right About Now. Outside of poetry, Caleb acted in a number of plays, some of which included Blood at the Root, I and You, and the Iowa debuts Exit Strategy and Luna Gale. Well, both are deserving of a Bravo awarded all on their own for their accomplishments that I just listed today. Today, we want to thank and acknowledge their work and collaboration in the creation of a new festival in Iowa City. Together, these two amazing individuals created the Mic Check Poetry Festival, which had its inaugural debut and was held in November of 2021. The festival was a 3-day celebration of spoken word designed for poets, poetry lovers, performers, and the creating community. The festival combined a variety of events, creating a truly unique festival to Iowa. There were performances by poets from Iowa and around the world. It offered a space for attendees to not only listen, but also engage and create through a panel discussion, writing workshops, poetry slam, and open mic. Lisa and Caleb are exemplary role models for all ages of writers, showing ways to continue to foster growth in writing and literature in our area. Their work, commitment, and love of poetry, writing, and education helps to grow our community, making the spoken word accessible and inclusive. Thank you, Caleb and Lisa. We cannot wait to see all the amazing things you two will continue to do in the future.
Well, thank you and congratulations to the both of you. We're also joined on this call by two of our three mayors, Mayor Teague from Iowa City and Mayor Hoffman from North Liberty. And I know they're both members of our board and huge supporters of particularly, this community grant program that we run that you referenced early, Lisa, that we provided a grant for your festival this year. And we're looking to continue doing that going forward and doing all we can to help the two of you grow this. It's been terrific to hear about it. It's first time I've met either one of you, and I look forward to working with you further. That's one of the great things about this particular Bravo Awards is all the stories that even I learn after being here for 21 years about what's happening with some of the most special people in our community. So mayors, I don't know, Mayor Teague, you're always usually good for an awesome and amazing comment. So you got anything you want to throw in here?
I am going to jump right in and say, wow, wow, wow. So, and of course, Lisa, I'll start there. Lisa, thank you so much for all you've done for the community. And when I heard your bio and some of the things, it gives me inspiration to know that you're doing your part in the community, and there is other people that are watching and have opportunity to get engaged as well. So keep doing what you're doing. You're awesome and amazing. And Caleb, that's what's up. Are you serious? That's what's up. So awesome and amazing. I've known you for a few years here, but to hear all that you've done, I had no idea to that degree. And so thank you. You are an inspiration beyond words of what I could even begin to express to those that actually watch and see you. We have no idea where the end will be, because this is beyond your beginning, is your journey, and I'm happy to be a witness to it. So congrats to both of you, because you're both awesome and amazing.
And I think by default, we all need to assume the awesome and amazing nomenclature that Mayor Teague put out there. So it's a great way to live 2022, especially. I'm one of, I think, probably the consistent person on the CVB's board that sits in on the grant funding conversation year after year. And I can say that it's one of my favorite times of the year, because we get to hear and see what people have in mind to further this community. So when we read that application last year and we considered funding for yours and other organizations, I look forward to seeing the outcome of this and hearing back on the detail when you apply for funding again this year. Because festivals that begin like this, it's right now, it's just in your minds. It's in the two of your minds. And the more those of us that hear this over and over again, it becomes part of our mind, and it enriches us as a community. So I can't wait to see the application this year, only so that I can hear what your successes were this year as well. So thank you both so much.
We want to say thank you. I mean, we can honestly say there's absolutely no way we could have done this without your support. We have no money. We just have lots of good ideas and time to devote to energizing other talented people in the community too. And so thank you so very, very much. It's just such a joy to work with Caleb, and thank you for supporting what we're doing. I'm still kind of verklempt.
Yes, I want to say thank you to y'all. I'm young. I don't really know what I'm doing in a lot of the days, but I'm trying really hard to do things that make life better for everyone around me. And so like this feels crazy to me. This is a really meaningful moment. So I just want to say thank you all, and also like thank you, Lisa, for going on this journey. When I said, hey, you know, let's do this, and Lisa's like, I think we can, and we're gonna do it. I wouldn't have been able to do it without Lisa, and then without your all's support. So like, thank you. I wish I was better with words in this moment, but that's what I've got. Thank you.
No, it's terrific. And I'll look forward to meeting you sometime in person, Caleb, and certainly you, Lisa, and, you know, certainly on behalf of me and this organization and Rod and Bruce and Chris. I mean, we really value what you all are bringing to this community and continuing to solidify why this is the most special place in the state of Iowa, particularly at this time of the world and our state and all of those things. It makes us continue on to go. There's hope here, at least in Johns County, and the work that you guys are doing. So thank you all very, very much. And John, you too, for your role in this and the ruse and helping us getting to know Lisa and Caleb a little bit more.
Sounds good. Well, I will say that the meeting I let you guys ambush is us talking about potential collaborations for the 2022 mic check. So plans move forward, and they're going to build on the great and wonderful success of 2021. So now I just got to make sure that somebody makes me a co-host so that we don't get kicked out, because we're actually going to talk about that when all of you leave us.
Well, we'll make you host. And Caleb and Lisa, I forgot to mention, we do have a couple really nice pieces of glass that we'll get to you. Nick's holding them up there. And then other Nick, Nick Kading with the Cubs in the background. He's the one that'll connect with you and find out where we should donate those checks on behalf of Midwest One, probably to the Poetry Fest and open mic, but that'll be up to you to determine where you want to make that donation. So congratulations again, and don't hesitate to reach out to any of us as you continue to go forward to get more involved. Monica here is our head of, and Kylie is our head of special events, and they can get way more involved in helping you down the road. Have a great afternoon.
Thank you so
John,
much,
if you would-
everyone.